Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
The first year of Victoria's reign was tumultuous. We did not see the peace for which I had hoped. Nevertheless, she has united the Chantry and proven that the mages are under her control.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. And of course, there is the Tevinter ambassador. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
The Imperium sent an ambassador?
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council. Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
You once told me about the first Inquisition that took place 800 years ago. You said that when their battle was over, that Inquisition's soldiers sheathed their swords and went home. If our battle is truly over, perhaps it's time for us to do the same.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
It's so good to see you, darling. I've been fielding Orlesian diplomats all afternoon.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're tense as a bowstring.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. Sometimes, I'm afraid I do not make enough time for you, my love. Please, come with me tonight.
If it makes you happy, how can I refuse?
Oh, wonderful. I was worried we wouldn't find the time. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
The performance pales in comparison to the lovely lady I saw it with.
You are sidestepping the question.
Love leaves my tongue tied.
Well, in that case, I suppose allowances can be made.
Oh,
Hello? What's the
Is
script?
everything all right?
yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Okay.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
Okay.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit. Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend.
Oh boy.
I will always be your friend.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
What is happening? I am so confused.
I
What's
really
happening?
can't imagine what you mean.
What is happening?
I'm talking about marriage.
Huh?
Marriage?
Josephine is a wonderful woman. If you're clear
I don't
on
mind.
your path you're not proposing to anyone.
Wow.
I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says?
That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, but I
might
also
get
don't mind.
married. I've thought about it.
She is a romantic.
I suspect.
So of course she was so excited.
Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
That was pretty funny. Hello, Tom. Blackwall in the last few years. I hope this letter finds you well. I apologize for my prolonged absence. I have traced the whereabouts of one more of my former company, and I'm running to you from Kirkwall, where he now resides. I knew him as Private Nikolai Lorry. He goes by Klaus now. Like so many of the men I betrayed, Klaus found a way to put his life together without turning to crime. It doesn't in any way lessen the horror of what I did, but it was comforting to see at least one life not completely ruined. Alright. And he signed the thumb. Okay.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing. So tell me everything that happened while I was away. And after the betrayal, and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Are you glad you at least tried to apologize?
It's hard to say. I go back and forth most days. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
A little bit of bonding. We got the bar lady here. Dude, I love, oh my gosh, I would often sometimes open Dragon Age and just take my character to the bar and just have this chick just be singing. It is so good. I know it's easier to just, you know, have YouTube open, but I always do that when I'm messing around with the war tables.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Just stalking.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
I appreciate the help getting him elsewhere.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Epic looking bird. This dude has two heads.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Hello? Cole, what's up? With the bar lady? Sweet.
I'm pleased for both of you.
I dig it.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Oh, he's grown up so much. That's actually very adorable. Okay, Sera, what troubles have you been causing? She's been traveling.
Here's you and everyone. Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it. I love it.
Just like best times.
in front of him. Well, a little bit stealthier. This is supposed to be a serious. Supposed to be a serious meeting.
I expected a roof.
Thank you.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this...
I know it's ending.
All they do is end things.
I love this game.
They'll try a leash. Or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
Is someone moving against us?
Sure. Start with everyone, everywhere. Point is, sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much. So it's my turn to help you. See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us. Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
Okay. So if the Inquisition ends and I have a place to be. Honestly, yes. I would.
Well, all I have to say is, call me Red Friggin' Jenny.
Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us, because... Wait! Anus!
That's so stupid.
So stupid.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever.
Sera was never in the grave.
Oh, I like that
song
tune.
is creepy.
Oh, come on. Hey, Bull.
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Ah! What? Okay, sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
Ah!
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss.
Hey, got a stash? Wait, did his beard grow?
You know what, Bull? I really like hitting things.
I know, right?
Is it?
We have the
It looks
best
weird.
job.
There's something off. This feels like I'm flirting.
It's good to see that the veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the fade.
It's just a weird conversation that we're having here.
I always forget how tall you are.
Right? Hello down there.
Yeah, it does feel like he has a mustache. The dwarf can reach! That is so funny! Oh, this DLC is already starting out great. Oh, man.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian
This guy must think I'm drunk as
under
hell.
the reign of Mafarath's son, Isarath.
Nerd!
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. This just pause time? Oh.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Surprise! Happy birthday,
Oh, thank
Chief.
God. That was just coming. Just sounded very bad.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Did he always have that beard? Now something's throwing me off. I know he had the beard, but he had the stash? Wow. This what happens when I don't have them in my party for, you know, as long as I did everybody else. Hi, Varric. Welcome back from Kirkwall.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
I know who that is.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
Have I met this guy in Dragon Age 2? I don't remember.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as seneschal now that Master Thedas has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now?
Wow.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
Evelyn must be
So, it
thrilled.
turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Wow. I'm sure he'll be fine.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that.
That's true.
Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
Another title.
Actually do that
okay.
without...
Too late. Already did it. I also got you a seat in the Merchants Guild. Don't thank me. I was just going
Friends
to
in high
mine,
places.
but they got so angry about it.
This is highly irregular. You know there have already been complaints from the...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
Wow.
You can't give that away without
This guy
approval
is
from
just
the council
fucking...
and a special ceremony.
Oh my gosh.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the
harbor.
Oh. Really? It's so much better than I thought.
Can we... I want to stress the guy out.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Popper. Is this the popper? Because I found a bunch of trees, popper. Ah, I'm a Barry. Good boy.
There. You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fire,
It looks
you'd be dead.
It's good. Can we have it in the party,
Found
please?
a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned.
He's mine now.
His owner's tired of the novelty.
He's mine.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not
It's
supposed
the same
to
barking
fetch
sound
it.
from Origins.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
My Varrics are very loyal.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. He should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Leliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
I have doggo treats. How do I give it to him? Because there's a reason why those exist, right? Can I give him? Ah, there we go. And I get stuff. Oh, sweet. Let's go. So, I'm guessing I can fill up the whole basket. So we need to find more.
Will you walk with me?
Sure.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Everything changes. People, most of all.
Yes. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets. Wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
So I'm a
Already
problem.
your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. It may be time to end things.
Yeah, obviously.
The Inquisition has done enough. More than enough. Maybe it's time for us to lay down our swords and go home.
We set out to restore peace.
Yeah,
and now peace
that's
is
literally
upon us.
it.
But I know from experience how hard it can be to lay down your blade and accept that things have changed. We can still work for the good of Thedas without the Inquisition, but the time for soldiers and spies has passed. You have suffered terrible things, Inquisitor. I hope you still see the light ahead of us. The world is ready to move past the horror of the breach and Corypheus, and so should we. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
And I think that should be it for everybody. Yep. I bet there's stuff here, all of this. But since this is apparently going to be the new Skyhold, we can do that later. Let's push the story. This is still marked. Did I miss someone? Nope. Well, Vivienne, but she's not here. I can speak with her. And Solus is gone. Vivienne is here. And Tegan is here.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course you are, darling, but that doesn't mean the interruption is unwelcome. The Earl of Redcliffe was briefing me on the current situation in Denerim. He represents Ferelden at this summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
We still come across scars left by the Venatori, but the land continues to mend.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Don't worry, my dear. The Inquisition has the full support of the Chantry at this summit, of course.
When world powers want to discuss plans for the future, I get nervous.
I'm glad you haven't lost your sense of danger. But the powers here are all noise and no teeth. I must make preparations for the summit. My dear, should you need anything, you have but to ask.
Okay.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Yeah, that's definitely what this is all about. Let any who read this letter know you speak for the Kingdom of Ferelden. Your words stand as my own, and your decisions are made with the support of myself and those pledged to the crown. You have been a loyal friend, and we invest in our trust and goodwill. Queen Anora. Okay. Still in charge. And this is the Orlais side. Hey, yo, Dorian, hold up.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to
I am concerned.
I see an old friend I must greet.
That I'm not gonna have a mage in my party. Because all mages have important roles
Don't actually
to
tell
play.
me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Yeah.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces.
No. We're supposed to be neutral.
Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
And you also don't want to lose a massive army. So yeah, that no. Either as an option, just remain neutral, where we serve everybody. Or we just fully disband. There's no other option. Sunday Exacto will lock off spending time with followers. Yeah, we could.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Sister Leliana
Oh
asked to
boy,
speak
something's happening.
in private.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montelier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Are we not even worth the Inquisitor's time?
Ooh, that really does come off wrong. What is happening?
Inquisitor, I thought you would
Oh,
want to
a dead body? Every freaking time!
Qunari warrior in full armor.
Oh, that's not good.
How did he get into the Winter Palace?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about
Ooh,
this?
maybe an assassin was sent for the bull. It was mentioned that he could be.
as surprised as we are.
Okay, never mind.
Since becoming Talvashoth, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
So what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Qunari military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died.
That's weird. He will have had to bypass a bunch of people.
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will ask Divine Victoria to call a recess for now. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Hey. So, someone has been murdered. Follow the blood trail. Oh, I see. And it's a Qunari.
Looks
Fight
like he came
here.
down over the railing.
There's more blood up there. Oh, they were inside. Oh. What? Was that what I think it is? No way. Was that what I think it is? Oh.
If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Oh boy. So either we walk in there, we're gonna end up at the crossroads, or we go in there, we end up in the Fade, or we end up somewhere else where there's another active Eluvian and we just come out of the other side. So I'm gonna stop the video here because shit's about to go down. Ooh, this is actually very fancy stuff. So I will see you all guys next time. Bye bye.